everybody. Welcome to Black Soul Network Sunday Service. My name is Carmen. I'm the founder and curator of Black Soul Network, a network that celebrates and amplifies Black voices in the song community. So, every y'all can see right here what kind of day we're having to my girlies that understand. We get it. If you get it, you get it. So hello everyone. If you're watching the replay, thanks so much for being here. We go live on Black Soul Network every day. So every day there's a different host typically. And on Sundays, we have our main, what we call Sunday service. Most of the time, it's like a, group panel or it's a few of us here. But today, it's just me. It's just me. But this should be a quick live. We're here for a good time, not a long time. But I don't know. No, maybe it might be a little bit longer because I'm not quite prepped. But luckily, a lot of the prep has been done for me. So today we are making for. So hey everybody, let me say hey everybody really quickly. Hey D, hey Renee, hey Shishi. This was a job you'll pass with great. I was always late to work, child. Hey Nina, how was your vacation? Nina, we miss you. Nina is traveling the world. Shout out to Nina. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let me get us a little air conditioner in. Let me get a little AC in. All right. So y'all know that like Trader Joe's, like all these tote bags. So this is the age of tote bags, y'all. If y'all have noticed, all like between Curves, the Barnes and Noble, like book tote, the Trader Joe's tote bag, like people are going crazy over tote bags right now. So if you're a bag maker out there, if you sell your own bags, baby, it is the wave of the tote and totes that you can add like bag charms and like just decorate this home. So people are in this like whole wave. So yeah, they're like buying totes from retailers like for the low. Like Trader Joe's, I think their tote goes for like $7. The market tote the library tote at Barnes and Nobles, let's say it was under $20. I've seen them sold on eBay for over $100. People are going crazy. I'm like, if y'all don't get a sewing machine and learn how to make your own, miss y'all too. You're on your way to Portugal. Lord, wasn't your mom's birthday party, Nina? How was your mom's birthday party? She been traveling, child. She was on cruises. Anyway, so Schelli of NinaJo Collective. So Schelli is an Air Force vet. She recently retired from the Army, and so Schelli has been on a tour to do classes. She started a Bagmaker circle on Instagram. So I included a link to where you can follow her and join her Bagmaker circle because she wants to bring like new sewers and people that are new to bag making into the fold. So she does like quick, easy to sew projects monthly, and they're typically a free pattern. I think all of them has been a free pattern so far. And for last month, she asked the people in the channel, like, "Oh, would y'all like me to make y'all kits?" It was yesterday. I hope it went well. All right, so she sent me one of her kits. She sent me the kit for this month and the bag for next month, which is like a toiletry bag or a pencil pouch. But we're gonna make the mini market tote dupe. All right, so in the kit, it comes in this box, which is super cute. It has all the fabric that you need for it, the canvas. And it has webbing in it. And I think the kits are only like 20-25 bucks. So it's super cheap. And she does all the cutting for you. Now listen, that pays for itself because I hate cutting things out. One thing that I am going to do today, hi Dr. Hill. One thing I want to do today is she doesn't include interfacing. And I guess with Canvas, you technically don't need interfacing. But I'm a bad girly there. I'm a bad girly there, so I'm gonna add me a little bit of interfacing, especially to the bottom. So another thing I'm gonna do, let me try to upload a picture of it really quickly. I forgot to do that in advance because God forbid I be prepared. But yeah, if you join she had also a tutorial. So this is not a learn to sew, and this is not a tutorial. Y'all know me. I did include a link to the tutorial on in the description. So she has a video tutorial for it, but it also comes, if you get the kit, she also includes some directions for the tote as well as what is the second one? Okay. Yeah, she includes directions for the tote. So here's how the finished product will look. So instead of like the straps being that way, I think I'm going to do webbing for the strap. So mine's gonna look slightly different from this one. So yeah, that is how the end product will look. So it's a cute little, I just need to pick up a few things, maybe some flowers, maybe a couple items that are left over that I need for my baking project of the day. Speaking of baking, y'all, this is just a side. This is just a cultural side. I tried that Philly cheesesteak. I made it vegan, so don't come for me. That Biscoff's Philly cheesesteak trend, cheesecake trend, no bake cheesecake. Y'all know what I'm talking about? When you add like the strawberries and like the Biscoff's cookie butter. It is vegan. Don't come for me. It is vegan. It ain't healthy though. That John was good. It was called, I think the original one was called the Japanese cheesecake. Baby, if you on a diet, don't do it. Don't do it. But I veganized it and it was so good. Don't come for me. Cause you know D be lurking. That ain't healthy, Carmen. Leave me alone, D. Leave me alone. Anyway, so for my interface or my stabilizer, I'm going to use Profuse Stiff because that's my business. Again, I'm a bad girly. I'm like, I know it's canvas and it's meant to be like a quick little tote, and I'm sure that the one from Trader Joe's is not lined. If you want to line it, you can, but this is an unlined bag. Well, the bottom is kind of lined. But I'm not gonna fully line it. I'm gonna kind of go along with Shelly's instructions, but I'm gonna add some stabilizer to this bottom because, girl, I like a good stiff bottom. Pause if you had, keep your mind out the gutter. So I have my heat press all loaded up, but I might just try to press this out with my sewing machine. I mean, on my with my Aliso first. We're gonna see how that go. I was looking at child. Listen, D. So I use, okay. So you can use Greek yogurt instead of that cheesecake. The original one was with Greek yogurt. And I use Violife. Violife, I don't know how to say it. It's a vegan cream cheese. Biscoffs are, the cookie butter is vegan and the cookies are vegan technically. Um, and I use vegan cream cheese. Somebody was like, it's not, it's somebody, I saw another person do it out of cream cheese. People were like, it's supposed to be cheesecake. Do y'all not know what the origin of cheesecake is? People just be saying stuff on the internet and it be pissing me off. Like, do y'all know not what what's in cheesecake? Cheesecake is cream cheese, but okay. Child, I've been tussling with people on threads all week. I was like, Carmen, I gotta go into the new week with fixed energy. Cause people don't like to read and they just like to tussle for the sake of tussling. Hey Anna J. I said, okay, that's what we doing here. Okay. All right, so for my stabilizer, I'm going to use Profuse Stiff. You can get this from Wawak. When's the last time y'all ordered from Wawa? Some people say Wawak. I think Terrence said they said the appropriate pronunciation is Wawak. Wawak, Wawak, whatever you say. I need to place an order. Hi, Anna. Anna. So Anna and me are one of the first weekends in July. Anna has me all wrapped up in the WNBA's business, show. I love basketball growing up. I was a manager for the girls basketball team in my high school. Um, you know, I love basketball, but I kind of like, went through my 20s and kind of lost touch with it. But now I'm getting back into it, okay? My girl Angel Reese got me back into it, okay? Because I will defend Angel to the death of him, okay? Don't play with her. Hi, Eve. So if y'all don't, let me just go through all the church announcements, okay? Let's just go through it before I get this music going. First of all, I didn't go to Mass Bomb. I didn't go to Master. We had Mastermen. Mastermen had one of the best basketball teams in the city, women basketball teams in the city. Shout out to Andrea Gardner. Okay, we had one of the best. We went to the finals while I was there. Okay, so Mastermen's women's basketball team did their work. Okay, don't come for us. We ain't had no football team, but we had a basketball team. Okay. And I grew up in the era of AI, okay? AI, not the new one, y'all know, Allen Iverson, okay? So I was in the city when it was going crazy, okay? When real basketball was played in the era of Allen Iverson, Kobe at his peak, okay? Shaq, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady. Don't come for me. I know basketball. Okay. But they stopped playing real basketball. They stopped playing real basketball. I know real basketball. Dawn Staley. Okay. I was watching when she was doing her thing in the leagues. All right. So I'm cutting out. Not Dr. Hill coming for me. Not her coming for me, y'all. Child. Please get her. Please get her, Saints. Mm-mm. That's not how you say. That's how do I say it? You said most people are saying it wrong, so I asked for clarity on how you say it. All right, y'all. Anyways, anybody? Dawn was diving. She absolutely. I'm not saying she wasn't diving. I'm just saying I was watching basketball. I'm talking about the game itself, not where she played. Yes, she did go to Dobbins. She absolutely did. She's from what, 23rd and Diamond or something? Dawn from North, okay? Okay. So let's get some interface applied, okay? She absolutely did. Diamonds had some great players come out of it. Absolutely. Who else went to Diamonds? Y'all had some good players. Dobbins, Gratz, William Penn before they closed down. Philly had some great players come out of it for sure. Before they started integrating schools, the city had a lot of the great players. Absolutely. You said, Carmen, you grew up during segregation. I didn't, but schools were very much so segregated at the time. So yeah. Okay. What is happening? I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. I think Shelly wants us to make the straps out of this. Hmm. I don't want to make straps out of this. I want to make the straps out of what then? You just want to say, Carmen, here you go. See, Shelly, she gave you the option. So Shelly is giving you the option of, yeah. So she's giving you the option of whether or not to make the straps. One thing she didn't include is a pocket. So I'm just going to use these for the pocket instead of the straps. But she does give you both webbing and as well as so we'll figure that out. I'm going to first apply the stabilizer, which is Profuse Stiff, and I'm going to apply Carmen just be doing what she want to do and do. So Renee said that I should be applying. So also one thing I didn't know at first when getting the Profuse Stiff is you're supposed to take the plastic off. Not me like, why it don't stick? Why it don't stick? Take the plastic off, beloved. Take the plastic off. So Renee said you're supposed to do this second. I do this part first. And then I apply my woven interface. That's the way um what's my girl? Yemi taught me, so that's the way I'm gonna do it. Hank and Derek Gather. Oh you naming them off. Okay. Well, there's that. There's that. Dr. Hare, don't forget to send me your project for the week. Dr. Hill been killing it. She is like a Instagram, I mean a TikTok sensation. If you didn't know, Dr. Hill is TikTok famous. We love to see it. Dr. Hill about to have 100,000 followers. By the end of the year, I predict Dr. Hill will be at least 50,000 followers on TikTok. I predict that's my prediction. 50,000. 50,000. I'm putting my money on it. All right, we're gonna take that down a little bit. So one thing you want to do when you're making bags is you want let me just like flex my bag making growth, right? Do y'all remember the first my OGs? Do y'all remember the first bag I made online? It was that Simplicity Marc Jacobs tote. I feel like I need a redemption moment for that tote because even the one I be wearing outside is technically not done. And I swore off bag making. I'm still not doing no gusset. Still not there. But I have definitely like evolved and grown as a bag maker to the point I'm going to prove a point and start an Etsy shop in the late May, early June time frame with bags and things that I make online. But the focal point is going to be on bags. I've already got my photo shoot spot secure. Well, not the time. I ain't gonna act like I had the time lined up. But I already had my photo shoot uh secured, and I have the first few items that I plan on adding are things that I've made. Again, we're gonna get this out of the seam allowance. It's too much. So not her coming for the crown. Hi, mom. Mommy, Terrence said, can you make him some body butter? He's in the chat, mom. She'll do it for Terrence. She'll do it for Terrence. Nah, she'll be like, girl, leave me alone. Mom, say hey to everybody. Oh, she already said hey to y'all. Terrence is in the shed. He said, he said, can you make him some more body butter, mom? So shout out Eve is starting her Etsy shop as well. Shout out to her. To all you anti Etsy folks, I'm about to show y'all something. Me and Eve about to show y'all something. Me and Eve about to show y'all something on Etsy. Me and Eve about to show y'all. We about to do some things on Etsy. Okay? Not you want to make him some body butter. Tell him no. Tell him no. It's okay. My mom is also making my mom getting it. Well, she's always involved, but she's also gonna make Renee's new crochet bag. My mom is a crochet artist. She be telling me she know how to sew, but I've never seen my mom sew nothing in her life. Mom, I ain't saying you don't know how to sew, girl, but I ain't never seen it. My mom is nice with the hook, man. My mom is nice with the crochet hook. So she will be making Renee. That's Tony, mom. Diva 27406. That is Tony. All right, so we got. Oh, God, this. All right, y'all. So yes, that is going to be my summer side quest. My Etsy shop. My summer side quest is my Etsy shop, y'all. I'm excited. That's gonna be my summer job. Cause my friends always want to support me, but they don't sew. They have no desire to sew. So I was like, you know what? Let me start this side quest to do my little fundraiser for South Florida Frogtails. All right, so we got it on. We got her on. Putting it down. I'm all right. I might have not have to go to my thing after all. Yes, Tony. I see you doing your thing on Tony been doing her thing on what's the name too? On Threads. Go ahead, Tony. I know it's exhausting, but keep doing it. Keep doing it, girl. She was like, girl, after posting a week, I am tired. I am tired. But did y'all see Armina release her patterns? Did y'all see her? She released her caftan pattern. Needs that. Oh, I already bought it. So we will be. Terrence is supposed to do it on live tomorrow. It definitely will be a Sunday service because it is going to be the May Sew Your View pattern in addition to the Ida tote. Renee, did you make the Ida tote in the different sizes yet? I need to touch base with Monica. The breathe is so good. Oh, I saw you, Tester. I saw you, Eve. I said, okay, Eve. Eve be out here, okay, making clothes. She said, girl, I know I make bags, but I make clothes too. Oh Lord. Okay. Well, do you still wanna be the do you wanna be part of the so your view May of the month, or you wanna wait? Because Armina is ready to go. Armina is fired up and ready to go. So let me know. So yes, it's going to be a so indie pack kind of summer. Okay. Hi, Sin. Again today, though, we are making the Mini Market Tote Bag, NinaJo Collective, or Schelli, as many of us know her. And Schelli also has a YouTube channel with a lot of other like good stuff. Carmen, what am I doing? I am currently making the Mini Market Tote, and I'm adding. And this doesn't, again, this part is not required. She only suggests cotton and a canvas for this project. But I wanted just a little bit more stabilization at the bottom. So I'm adding Profuse Stiff and a woven interface. I would say it's a little bit lighter than SF101, just because I wanted like some additional stabilization. I wanted a more sturdy tote. I like a sturdy tote. If you have BSN's bag, our bag from the events, I like a sturdy tote. Okay, I don't like a flimsy tote now. So that's what I'm making. All right. So now we have it's like I like a little bit sturdier. Sometimes what I will do is I will add 2 layers of Profuse Stiff. But I just added like the 1 layer of Profuse Stiff. If you want it sturdier, you can totally add 2. And then I added and this is a free pattern, so a woven interface. Um, I you Shelly, it doesn't have like pattern pieces. It has like a cut list, so you can like just use your ruler to map it out, and you can easily adjust the size to make like they have. Trader Joe's has 2. It has a really large tote and it has a mini tote. So I'm making the mini tote. Another piece that I'm going to interface is the. I'm going to interface the pocket. And so confused. Okay, so making a strap, attaching the pocket. So the pocket, let me see. Let me go to her cut list. So yes, if you go to NinaJo Collective on Instagram, you can click on it's like the Bagmaker's circle right here. That is her channel. That's Shelly's channel. And as you can see, she includes a link to her tutorial on YouTube, but she also has a cut list. Okay. All right, let me get some music on because I need some entertainment. I need some entertainment. Let's hope that it worked today. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I can hear it, but hold on. Okay, I hear it. Ah! Oh! I got it, D. Hey, Arena. I was just telling people about your not Virgo's Groove. Bye, Terrence. All right, I was just trying to figure out how big this pocket is supposed to be. Bottom panel pockets is 6.5 by 6.5. 6.5 by 6.5. I don't really want to mix fabrics. And she puts a pocket on both sides too. Oh well. Would this look weird, y'all, if I mixed it, made this a pocket? Because this is supposed to be straps. Should I do 2 of these? What y'all think? Does this look too off to you? What y'all think? You know, we're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with it because why not? I also have a canvas, waterproof canvas. Yeah. Or lastly, my last option is this. Hi, Auntie Carol. Do y'all think we should go with the lighter canvas, or should we go with the burgundy? Here is the canvas. Here's the bag. And here's the option I have. I don't have a pocket, so I had to cut out a pocket. That's the first option. Should I go with this? Or should I go with the burgundy? I'll wait. Should I go with the burgundy, which is slightly off? Let's go with the burgundy. Fuck F it. Let's go with the burgundy. It's a little off, but it'll be all right. Since, like Terrence said, I'm talking to myself. Terrence be getting so mad. He be like, since I'm talking to myself. Hey, Auntie Carol, how are you feeling? Am I lying, Terrence? Am I lying? Now I see how you be feeling. So she said 6.5 by 6.5. What y'all cooking for Sunday dinner? That's the larger question. 6 1/4. Why would I do 6 1/4? Lord. Oh no.
Me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the time all I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how.
Those pockets definitely lopsided, but we're gonna make it do what it do. Flounder, right? Flounder. I haven't had that in years. I mean, I've been vegan, but even when I wasn't vegan, flounder is one of those things I don't think my mom made flounder often. Probably because of the movie Nemo. Wasn't Nemo a flounder? Wasn't Nemo a flounder? Wasn't Nemo? Poor Nemo. Poor Nemo. Oh, he was a clownfish. The fact that you know that, Terrence. Terrence, please. The fact that Terrence knows that. Okay, Terrence. Dang. Not you know your species of fish. All right, so we have the red. And I think we're gonna make this work. Send to the pockets. All right. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I have the general idea. We're gonna add some more. We're gonna line it. We're gonna line it because we fancy. We're fancy and we're gonna line it. The line of pockets, not the whole thing. Okay, fine, Nemo. You probably know that because you eat fish a lot, Terrence. Terrence be like, I don't wear fur. I don't wear fur, but be eating Nemo. I don't wear fur, but be quick to eat Nemo. Make it make sense. Okay. I'm just here. All right. So let's start sewing up this bag. It's just good cinema. Okay. So in the directions, because I don't want y'all to think I don't be reading directions. She said draw one line for the top on the wider edge. Fold the raw edge so it meets the press line. So she's saying go over a fourth, an inch. Am I gonna draw the line? I'm not. So basically, she wants you to go over half an inch twice. So I'm just going. And in her video, in my defense, she says that's a fine method. I'm gonna fold it over twice. I kind of want to retain some of that length at the top, though. We're gonna fold it over twice, though. Half inch twice. Because that's my business. Because that's my business. Not you just like this cinema. Please, Terrence. So we're going to fold that over twice. We're going to prep those pieces. And I think after that, it's just straight sewing. And for this project, I'm going to use my This just fits. Also gonna mark my centers while I'm here. Centers.
I don't know why you look so nice. Girl, you're not nice, you're rude. Want me to feel like I'm new. Want me to watch you do you. Don't get you look so nice, being unnice, you're rude. Look what you putting me through. I never do this to you. I need to hold
Tara, what are you working on?
so wide.
Sounds like y'all all being domestic today.
I
Is anybody sewing anything? Y'all talk about cooking.
so wide.
And don't get me wrong, I love a good meal. But is anybody sewing today? The last time you had fish was that? Oh, really? It made you throw up, and man had great seafood. Okay, so you don't be eating me Nemo. Got it. May has great seafood. Maybe it was just a bad day. Terrence does have a weak stomach, though. That man has a weak stomach. I ain't never met somebody with such a stomach as weak as that man. That man's stomach is weak. All right, let's do the second one. Another suggested item that Schelli talks about is having double-sided tape. I know a lot of bag makers are fans of double-sided tape, but unpopular opinion, I am not. Never really care for it. That's just me, but you know, I see the value. I just personally don't like using it. Me personally. It's not my vibe. Just want to make sure it's the same height because all right, so we have our stuff in place. We're using our vintage machine today. All right, so one thing I am a fan of doing, I have been a fan of doing lately is adding upholstery thread when I'm making bags to the top and like regular threads to the bottom. So that's what I'm gonna do today. Do I have just been a fan of that approach. My bobbin for whatever reason cannot really handle the upholstery thread. I know depending on what machine you have, it can. But my bobbin just doesn't seem to like it very much. Maine does have the best seafood. My uncle used to live by the river. He go, can you eat lobster? All right, so let's get a new bobbin thread. Actually, I can. No, where is this? Ooh. I gotta get some blank bobbins, man. That was perfectly good, the words, or whatever. All right, so again, for those that are just joining, I am making a mini market tote. It is a Trader Joe's market bag dupe by that Schelli of NinaJo Collective. She created it for her Bagmaker circle on Instagram. If you haven't already joined Shelly's group, again, she does free beginner friendly patterns on her group. It's on Instagram, so join it. And what I will say is, like, some of y'all be having beef that I like to talk in my channels a lot. Shelly keeps it real, so she connects maybe once or twice a week, so you won't get a lot of notifications from her. Baby, I be yapping in my channels. I'm like, what's the purpose of a channel if you ain't gonna be yapping to your folks? But Shelly keeps it real calm and demure. Yeah. So I grew up 7-day Adventist, and I didn't eat lobster and crabs and all that till I became an adult. Because in the Bible it says something about not. I think it was Leviticus. In Leviticus, they talk about it talks about not eating like crabs and pork. But I'm like, y'all should have threw chickens in there too, because chickens is nasty as hell. Chickens be doing the nastiest, okay? Have y'all seen a chicken coop? Listen, eat your fried chicken. No, I ain't judging. Eat your fried chicken. I just never understood, like, why the chickens weren't part of that. It was like, don't eat any scavengers of the sea that basically dwell on the bottom of the sea floor. Because I was like, ugh, anyway. That's just neither here nor there. I don't be understanding. All right. And so I'm going to put the upholstery thread at the top. I'm actually excited. I was going to serge the inside of this. I don't know if I am. I don't know if I am anymore. I don't really feel like that. But you can totally serge it. I may serge it into the thread. I don't know. Okay. Another thing I could do is I could French seam it. Terrence was talking to me the other day. He was like, I don't like French seams. I'm like, that you throw shade at the French seam. Maybe we'll do French seams today. All right, let's top stitch. We can top stitch the thread. So again, this is a partially lined bag. So I already folded everything down. So we're gonna start there.
It makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the talent all I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine of my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie, then you're the best part.
Again, no zippers, no closures, nothing too crazy. Okay. I just love, and I extended my stitch to about 3.5. Nice, clean. Okay. Again, I don't even have any pins in this, y'all. Canvas, one thing about it is once you press it, waterproof canvas, especially canvas, not so much as much waterproof canvas, it kind of just stays in place. So I didn't have to clip or pin anything down. I'm just kind of rolling with it. Okay. Now I'm going to construct the pocket. So we got both our top portions on. I'm going to construct the pocket again. We're using some waterproof canvas. And I'm only going to again because the bottom. And I'm gonna sew this at like a 1/4 seam allowance. And then we can make a decision collectively of whether or not we're gonna add. So I'm lining the waterproof canvas. So the opposite color that I really can't decide on. Actually, since it's gonna be covered, you really only have to do the top. So the sides are gonna of the pocket are gonna be covered. So we really only need to do the top. Oh, taking that out. That was not aligned perfectly. So we're going to. And we're gonna flip her around. Press her out, flip her around. So I'm basically, I pressed it together and we are going to just do a quick top stitch across, and I'm gonna top stitch it Okay. Find the center of the top. Again, Schelli has a great video tutorial for this. So I found the top center of the top of the coat. I already found the center of my pocket. I'm only going to base the bottom because, again, I don't want too many, since this is in a line bag, I don't want too many stitches on the center. So I'm just going to base the bottom. So let me know what y'all think. Again, this is the red side, and there's going to be a pocket. So you have a lot of pocket space with this bag. So let me know if you like this. Again, here's the bottom. That's the bottom, okay? And we're gonna also add, we're gonna do the second pocket. Oh. So little. One time. I need to hold a corner. And it's no wine. One time. I need you. 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 All right, so we're going to open this up. We're going to press it and then press it down. All right, we got our second pocket. Hi, Kate. All right, y'all. What do y'all think? This? No, the red looks better. The red look better, right, y'all? Yeah, we're gonna do the red. We're gonna do the red. Again, this is also a great scrap buster. I don't think this, you probably can do this with like a half yard a half yard of lining and a half yard of like canvas. Two half yard, like half yard of cotton, half yard of canvas for sure. Okay. Yeah. Don't play with corn. Yeah. Yeah, I mean it's the red's a little off, but I think it's a lot better. Thanks, Marilyn. I think so too. All right, so next we're gonna add the webbing. Again, she provides like an option of whether or not to do the stretch with this or that, but we're gonna use webbing because I don't feel like making a stretch. So let's make it easier on ourselves. Again, this is where the tape comes in. Again, use the tape. Me, I'm gonna turn up. Me, I'm gonna turn up. You can do what you want to do. I'm gonna turn up. Oh! Harmon, you don't never follow direction. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Thank you for liking the live. All right. Thanks. Okay. So that's kind of how it's going to look. So I probably should use the tape though. Me, I'm gonna turn up. Not me taking it out. Don't do what I do. So you want to kind of like place like the raw edge of the pocket halfway. Like I want as much of my pocket space as I can get, but I don't want that raw edge peeking through either. So as long as it has enough space to fit my phone, I'm cool. I'm cool. So she should just stop in about a half inch down. So you start with it. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. Come with edge stitch. We're gonna edge stitch all the way up. Okay. Turn it, go across, and come back down. And we're gonna come back down. Don't play with Carm. Don't play with Carm. Another thing you can do is you can add like a box. A lot of people add like a box right here. So they'll, like where that halfway mark is, they'll just go in and like add an additional box with a crisscross. Let me do that. Let me do that for good measure. Just to give it some additional reinforcement. Around, what do they call it? The stress point of the bag. I'm really teaching y'all something today. No, I'm not. But tote bags are a great like first bag project. Don't try to do the Market J to do like me though. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go all in. But you know, one bag that one wallet I was good at, like just starting out, the NCW. I was pretty good at that one. Okay, boom. So we gotta get rid of all these strings since they're gonna be visible in the background. So banging in the background. I'll show you all my skills in a second because I'm that girl. I'm that girl. Y'all see how good that look? Now if y'all don't want if y'all don't want pockets on both sides, y'all don't have to do that. That's your business. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go up the other side. All the way up. Mm-hmm. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Okay. Let's turn her. And let's go down. Terrence, you should put these in your shop. Once you're done your getting through your dusters, this will be cute. This will be cute with a duster. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna add the box. This will be real cute with a little duster. Gonna add the cross. The blood that Jesus shed for me. Where you get that from, Carl? Child, not me. I'm gonna just be making up shit. Carmen. Child, that made absolutely no sense. Child, there's all types of thread getting caught up in here. What is happening? I'm on the fence about adding a second pocket, but the thing about this bag is you don't add the pocket while you're constructing it. That's a red. A red. Do y'all think it needs a second back pocket? This is a great palette cleanser bag as well. Great palette cleanser. Because you can build this bag as much as you want. Build it. Oh, stop playing with Carm. Welcome back, D. Oh, I gotta add it now. I mean, I already added the pocket, but I guess we gotta add the pocket. Also, I want to make sure that everything is lined up on both sides. Make sure it's all lined up. All the way up. What's it gonna be? Welcome back, D. Welcome back. All right. That's one thing about Canvas. It picks up thread all over the place. Canvas will pick up some thread, boy. All right, so I'm adding the second strap. The second strap is getting added. Hey, B. Chantel. Where you coming from, church? I'm just making me a little tote, girl. You know it's the age of the tote now. All right. Making me a little tote bag. Again, we're adding the crosses. Yo, I'm leaning more and more towards doing this French seam instead of doing a You working on a buttery pattern and the grain line is on the bodice on one piece. It's an error on the pattern. That's major. Oh my God. Is it an older pattern or a newer pattern, Auntie Carol? Did you notice the issue before you cut the fabric? That's my next question. So were you able to catch it? And number two, is it a newer pattern or an older pattern? It's about 2 years old, so it's a newer pattern. Okay. Thank God you didn't cut the fabric. How did you notice that it was an issue? Are you going to reach out to them to connect it, for them to correct it, or no, because they're going out of business? Is it worth even reaching out at this point? Asking for a friend. No, I might be trying to be funny though. Because Auntie Carol used to tell us to reach out to them people all the time. I'm just curious. I know y'all trying to think I'm being funny. I ain't even trying to be funny. I've been like in my vintage bag era lately. And what I've noticed is like I got a couple patterns that had both used to give out tags for you to include on like the back of your garments. I thought that was pretty cool. And on a lot of the older patterns, they had like hotlines. Like you can call us here. I should call some of them numbers. They had phone numbers you could call and everything. I just called to say I love you. I'm wrong. I'm looking at the layout and it's like the pieces. So if anything wrong, so are you wrong or is the pattern wrong, Auntie Carol? Are you wrong or is the pattern wrong? Stop lying on them people. Well, who's wrong? Are you in the wrong or are they in the wrong? I'm trying to call them people out. All right, so we have the top portion done. Okay, I'm okay. Ooh, Auntie Carol, girl, do you need a net? Do you need a net? All right, so now we're gonna add the bottom, and I'm going to do the sandwich method because I can. So we're gonna sandwich in, and I use this method because I'm a bad girly all the time with like my zipper pouches. Because I'm a bad girly. I hope I'm doing this right. I'm flexing my. Make sure you do the right side too. Like both the sides seem like they're. It's almost like a box, but it's not quite a box. So just make sure you're aligning the sides correctly. What am I supposed to do? I'm touching shreds. 5/8 of a seam. Okay. So okay. We're back in business. So you're wrong. Oh my goodness. Lying on them people. Lying on them people, Auntie Carol. Lord. Not you lying on the people. So I have it click all the way across. Adding the bottom panels now. And I'm adding at a half-inch seam allowance because that's my business. I should have reinforced a little bit, and actually I am going to when I top stitch. Okay. Oh, look at that. It's starting to come together, y'all. Again, I wish I had this red right here, but we gonna make it do it. We gonna make it do what it do. And I'm going to top stitch at an eighth of an inch across the bottom because I'm a bad girly. Does it say you top stitch it? Across the seam, top stitch at a quarter inch. They say it's quarter inch, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do an eighth because that's my business. I'm just cutting these threads, y'all. She is cute. Yo, don't that look cute? I'm gonna go up in the Trader Joe's. They gonna be like, "Oh, you got that from here?" And did it. I made it myself. Why? Like Brittany says, we got Trader Joe's at home. Like my good sis Britt said, we got Trader Joe's at home. We got Trader Joe's at home. Again, as a reminder, this is a free pattern. Free 99. In this caption, I include a link to where you can get the pattern or the cutting list. You can buy the kits if you don't want to cut it yourself. And it's a free video tutorial as well. You know what? Maybe I should make this. I made for a girls trip. I made them zipper pouches. This will be a cute little girls trip bag. This will be a cute little bag. All right, y'all. We're gonna burrito this in to do the other side. Schelli was saying, Auntie Carol, our resident expert. I don't know if I should be asking Auntie Carol anything because she already called it. She already might be in the wrong today. I don't know. You might need a rest. But is it the burrito for? Can you call it the burrito method for bags too? Is it the burrito method for bags too? So I'm adding it to the other side. If you're not comfortable with the burrito method, you could expose the raw edges, but I like my edges to be clean. Okay. So listen. Can the burrito method be applied to bags too? I mean, I am applying it. As you can see, the top part of my bag is in there. Okay. So we are going to sew that at a 1/2 inch. And I'm calling it the burrito method. I don't know if it should be called that. I'm using a burrito-like method. You can burrito anything. Okay, I think Carol said I can burrito anything. So we're going to stick to that. So we're going to reinforce when we go over those straps. Again, stress points, you want to reinforce that with a back stitch. Okay. So we got the second side on. So, because you see when you flip it out, in order to avoid showing the raw edges by just putting kind of like all the edges together. Let's hope this works, Chad. I'm talking about burrito. Okay, wait. Did we do this right? Hold on. So the Profuse Stiff is definitely adding structure, but it's like, ugh. Boom! Look at that. So you see how clean that is on the inside? So instead of like putting all the raw edges together, which is an option, it gives it a much cleaner finish on the inside by doing that on both sides. Versus like you could like put all of them together like and expose the raw edges, but you know we can do it like that too. Go for it. Well, we should have did that first. I kind of want a front. I think this is too thick for a front seam. Don't play with corn. All right, I'm gonna attempt the French seam, Miss y'all. I'm gonna attempt to French seam it, but first we're gonna top stitch. We're gonna top stitch. So I'm gonna attempt. I know the fabric is kind of thick, but we're gonna see. First, I'm gonna top stitch the second part of the bottom. Okay. And the way you French seam is we're gonna put wrong sides together and flip it. Wish me luck, y'all. Just because I don't necessarily feel like now I'm gonna clip it together. And attempt the French scene, yo. Shit. Hold on. Not be messing up on. Okay. Not sure if this is a good idea. Bags aren't typically French scene, but we're gonna try it today. We're gonna attempt it today. We're gonna attempt it today. Okay, one side. Again, we're doing it the wrong side first, and then we're gonna flip it over. Listen, D. By any means necessary. It may work. If it don't work, that's okay too. That's okay. That's okay too. Why? Like Auntie Sam said, that's our business. That is our biz and biz naive. But I love the structure that the Profuse Stiff gave it at the bottom. My Profuse Stiff be doing its job, okay? Okay. All right, boom. Technically, we have a tote bag, like, and you can leave it as is, but we're gonna flip this inside out. Might want to cut down some of this. Ain't much to cut down though, but I'm gonna cut down a little bit of the seam allowance. Just a little bit. So don't cut through the thread though. Somebody might need to replace. Okay, that ain't working. Somebody need to replace their rotary cutter. Just cut down a little bit of that seam allowance, get rid of some of that bulk. This will look cute just like this though. You can add some braid check to that. Okay. So we're going to turn it inside out. So, Profi stiff is definitely keeping it. Oh, that's gonna be cute. Y'all see how good that look on the inside too? Baby, this is low-key reversible. So I'm gonna press down the sides. Couple spots where I cut too much of the seam allowance, but we're gonna keep it moving. It's okay. So now I'm gonna top stitch straight down the side at about the same. Hopefully my cut it down. Oh, no wonder. Hold on, y'all. Try this one more again. All right, one more time. One more time for good measure. Hey, RV Beats. All right, one more time for good measure. I feel like that's too thick. I know y'all like, Carmen, why do you keep doing that? Because it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Okay, one more again, and then I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be done for real. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We're gonna make it do what it do. Is it perfect? No. But it'll do. We're gonna do the second side. We're gonna go down to the second side. I'm kind of thinking Schelli told us to box out the corners. Okay. Oh no. So some of the thicker spot definitely have to hand crank that shit over. Okay. Crank that soldier. Tell me you. All right. We're almost at the final stretch, y'all. Almost at the end. Where I can get to my cheesecake, my Biscoff cheesecake. All right, so we're clipping these threads. So we have a nice inside here. So I didn't have to go back through and serge it. We got her through. We got her done. We love that for us. Now you can leave this as is, but what I'm going to do is box out the corner, and Schelli suggests 2.5 inches. So you're gonna get more at the bottom. Yeah, so she said she cut hers out. Okay, so we're gonna cut it out. And I can go back in later and add like some binding or something to reinforce it. 2.5 inches. 2.5 inches is a lot, shells. So I'm gonna grab a pen. It seems like a lot. Okay, well we're gonna follow orders. Seems like a lot, shells, but okay. She said on each bottom corner, draw a 2.5 inch box. So I drew a 2.5 inch box. My God. I drew a 2.5 inch box. Is that wrong? It says on each bottom corner, draw a 2.5 inch box. What does that mean to you? Okay. Me, I'm gonna turn up. Does that seem reasonable? Does that seem reasonable? Child, we're gonna roll with it. The boxes are cut. The boxes, they're cut. Well, I'm going according to directions. Look. Directions. That's what it says. When I follow directions, they have something to say. When I don't follow the directions, they don't have nothing to say. Make up your mind. Should I follow directions or shouldn't I? Y'all let me know. Should I follow the directions or no? Where he leads, me I will follow. I just want to know. Y'all got to pick a side. When it comes to me, y'all got to pick a side. What do y'all want me to do? Do y'all want me to follow the directions or no? Oh, shit. Just let me know. What side is we picking? Because, Lord, I can't seem to win. All right. Let me hurry up so I can go eat my cheesecake in peace. Let me hurry up so I can eat my cheesecake in peace, child. Because this is a war. There's a war against Carmen. Apparently, it is a war. War! Huh! What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. All right, y'all. So we box it out. That's how it looks when you box it out at 2.5 inches. And so I'm going to just flip it at the bottom. Auntie Carol, you all live tonight? We need some Auntie Carol time. Auntie Carol, can I put you on a schedule like twice a month for some quick sessions? Some educational sessions. Just twice a month. Nothing too crazy. We need to revive Carol Sewing Corner. Carol Sewing Corner need to come back. Now that you're on the mend, I feel like Carol Sewing Corner need to come back. All right, I'm gonna talk to you. The people need it. Now that I'm like really in my like, I care about quality now. Not that I didn't care about quality before, but I've been spending time, y'all. I've been taking my time on projects, really learning with each project. I ain't been rushing through nothing. This Whips month have definitely given me a newfound appreciation for what I do. And y'all, I gotta show you the bag. I fixed that book bag. It looks so good. And he brought, because I fixed another bag he had like 6 years ago. The fix was absolutely trash. He appreciates it because he still used that bag. But I was like, oh my God. It just showed me how far I've come. So I feel like we need some more educational segments on BSN's calendar. And I know Carol and Shamir are doing the Blazer project, but we need some quick hits, like quick study stuff. So, hold on. Now I am going to box those corners. Now, Schelli says to do it at a 1/2 inch. I'm going to do it at like a 3/8 of an inch. There's a little bit more room. I feel like I lost some room. At the bottom. Renee, every time I say something, it's like, oh, I'm going to do that too. Girl, I'm going to do that too. Okay, Renee. Renee is like the kid sister that is just shadow. It's just shadow. That eventually BSN is going to have a conference. And I need everybody know Auntie Carol, but I don't think y'all, a lot of people don't know like she be like how much she knows. Y'all know how much she knows, but y'all don't know. We had an intensive with Auntie Carol in 2 years. Can you believe that intensive was 2 years ago? That intensive was 2 years ago. Renee be like, when I move, you move, just like that. Lord, when I move, you move, just like that. Listen, that's how Renee be. When I move, you move, just like that. Yes, I know, right, Auntie Carol? I can't believe it's been 2 years. Listen, but life be happening. So maybe we'll start Auntie Carol off with one. But she has a whole entire Facebook group on there. I'm like, go to Facebook. But she be telling people, look at the old videos. I'd be like, Auntie Carol, you gotta reintroduce people to who you are. I mean, we know who you are, but we gotta it gotta be a reintroduction period. Because so many new people have come in the BSN. So many new people have come, or people that have left sewing and come back. I know that was me. That was me about 4 years ago. I was so out the loop. Everybody's like, oh, I met you at the conference. I ain't been to a sewing conference, and I've been to retreats lately, but I have not been to a sewing conference. The last sewing conference I went to was in 2012, 2011, 2012. It might have been like 2011, 2012. I ain't been to. We gotta bring them back. I know Trisha is doing her pattern con. All right. Oh. I'm working on the last stitch. Oh. Time to switch out this needle. Okay. All right. This tote is small. So yes, it has Renee, the bag spurt. Let's see how big the bottom is. The bag spurt said it's 5 inches at the bottom. Hold on. Let me box her out right. The bag spurt said it's 5 inches at the bottom. Now I'm a big tote girly, so this is my first mini tote. It's Renee right. It spills over to about 5.5, but at the boxes it's 5 inches across. Yeah, you're right, Renee. Renee is right. Let me just say Renee is right. But you know, of course, the bag is gonna spill over a little bit on the sides, but point to point it's 5 inches, but it does kind of like spill over a little bit. So it'll be a little bit more than 5 inches. When you sit it down, it'll be probably like 5.5 inches. Trader Joe's. It doesn't fit. So this is too short for a wine bottle. It's about, you have to extend it a little bit. I would love, and I'm going to make this suggestion to Schelli. I was like, you should do, again, when I go to the market, I need something big. I'm not typically picking up just 1 or 2 things. This will be cool for like notions or something, but I think she should do the bigger size too. All these like market totes and library totes, I feel like a dupe is needed for all of them. Renee, let me give you this suggestion because she gonna be like, you always want me to do something, but she be quick to say, I'm gonna do that too. That's what you need to do. You need to come up with a dupe for the library tote from like the retailer dupes for their bags. The library totes for the book girlies, for Barnes and Nobles that's going for $2,000 on eBay. All these store dupes, I'm gonna go in and measure it. Dupe all these stores. We got Trader Joe's at home. We got Barnes and Nobles at home. Who else? What other store? All these stores got the reusable bags. Come out with a reusable bag. How do they do the refrigeration? What kind of fabric is used for the bags that like are supposed to keep your stuff cold. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about? The bags that are insulated. You should do an insulated bag pattern. You know what I'm talking about? It's cute, right? It's a cute little tote. And it is well finished. Y'all see these French seams. Don't play with Carm. Again, this is a free pattern. It's free on Instagram. Follow Schelli. Just clipping these off. I want y'all to really get into like my skills. The skills have evolved. The skills have evolved, okay? Ouch. I got my surge because I thought I was going to surge this stuff. I just want to press her out a little bit. In fact, I'm gonna bring it over. I'm so proud of me. I'm so proud of me. She is cute. Let me press her out a little bit, but this is how it's looking. One thing I do wish is the only reason I do like a lining is because I could have done a recessed zipper up here. I don't like open totes no more. Ever since the BSN tote was created, I'm like, my totes need zippers. We need zippers in our tote. I like be able to close it. It's insulated with thermal. Is that a fabric? Where we get that fabric from? Again, but this is a beginner tote. Like, beginners don't, let's not intimidate them with the zippers too much. Renee said, y'all want me to do all this? That's the thing, Renee. People will buy the patterns. They will buy the patterns. Y'all, Renee is also having a 75% off her ready to ship section. I'm just pressing it out. I would get this to my mom, but my mom need more room in her stuff. Maybe I'll keep it in because Pashi, they do like weekly or bi-weekly where somebody comes with like a food truck. So I can put like little fruits and vegetables in here. So that's the bag. It's an interfacing. Okay. It has a lot of space on the bottom. I really love the bottom. And I love the fact that I added Profuse Stiff. I have no regrets about that. You can add foam, but foam is expensive. Foam is expensive. So I added the Profuse Stiff that I had in my stash. If I wanted, I could add like a piece of Velcro at the top. I'm not. But Velcro you can add at the bottom. Thank you. And again, it's free. Let's see. The most important part is, can it fit my phone? And it can. Nice little space for your phone or your box. It's cute, right, you guys? So make sure y'all join Schelli's. Again, it's linked in the Schelli's description. I'm sorry, her IG group. Again, she ain't gonna bother y'all like I be bothering y'all. But yeah, I will make sure y'all tag her and tag BSN. If we ever have, when we have another contest, this would count. I would count this as an entry for a BSN contest in the future. Because fleece is phony. I'm gonna say this. Let me think. The only time I felt like fleece was like a good interface or stabilizer was for the flat bag. I do not see. I use fleece a lot less than I use any other interface or stabilizer. Even less than Decaville Heavy. I like fleece less than Decaville Heavy, and I've grown not to like that at all. So my favorite stabilizers for bags as of late have been foam and Profuse stiff. This is oh yeah, okay, I can see this for a lunch bag, but again, it would need I because it's not lined, it's only lined at the bottom. I need closures because I'm clumsy. Haitian, I need a closure, so add that, Velcro or a little snap. You can add a snap. Maybe I'll add like a cam snap to it. I be needing closures because I'm clumsy. My stuff be flying all over the place. Child, fleece is I think fleece is a waste of time. Like in terms of for a stabilizer, I think fleece is a waste. I don't like fleece. But yeah, definitely make it. Yes, it's a cute lunch bag. I can see that. It'll be cute for lunch. Yeah. Only thing is it's not insulated. I feel like an insulated bag, so I'm gonna find out where to get that insulated. Like I think, yeah, I gotta figure out how to get it. Yvonne, do they sell it at the fabric store? Or you gotta get it online. Renee, have you ever insulated a bag for lunch? I like it. So yeah. Also, if you want the kits, Schelli has the kits as well. A quilt. I think I was gonna make a quilt. That's why you got so much child. Fleece is not. It's batting, not fleece in the quilt. But okay, girl. You think they have it at Gas? Nah, they ain't got that. They don't have too much interface. They have some interface at Gatsby's, but not a lot. Listen, that's Auntie Carol's spot. That's Auntie Carol love Gaffney's. Wait till you go to Jomar, Auntie Carol. We gotta get you to Jomar. Child, it ain't the same. It is not the same, but okay, girl, rock out. All right, let me go tag Schelli. Thank you, Schelli. Thank you for the cute tote. Let me see if Schelli got some more people in her thing. Let me make sure y'all went and follow my girl. She got one. Let me drop the link because y'all don't be paying attention. I think a lot of us are already in there though. So yeah, make sure y'all click that link right there and follow Schelli. Click that link right there and follow Schelli. Follow her Instagram. Ventilate, it's called. Make sure y'all follow Schelli right there. All right, thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I'm going. And I'll talk to Auntie Carol. I'll follow up with you regarding the classes in May. So Auntie Carol's going to come live and have 2 sessions in May. We'll figure out what they are, when they are, but I'm thinking every other week. I got y'all. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. See y'all this week on Wednesday.